You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening, it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. Now, with all the rain that's happened, we get a lot of leaf spot, things happening to trees. That I'd tell you just what to look for on your foliage. So foliage should be blemish free, perfectly just perfect. And if there's any kind of spotting, holes missing, tearing, those are all indications of stress on the plant. It can be dangerous. Generally, leaf spot and leaf molds, that kind of stuff, don't kill plants, especially big plants. They can smaller ones, but big ones, not so much. I'm seeing quite a bit of what's called shot hole. It's like you stand back from the canopy of a tree, you take a shotgun and you shoot through the foliage, and the leaves will have little tiny holes about the size of shotgun shot going through it. So it's what that is a bacteria has lighted on the foliage. Birds and bugs are spreading this stuff. So it gets in one in the neighborhood, they're on that tree, then they fly around the neighborhood and it just spreads very easily, especially when it's more humid, a little warmer, and just like afternoon rains. This is like the perfect environment for bacterial growth. And so it's a bacteria will light on that leaf. It eats the sugar in that part of the leaf, and then it just dries up and falls out. So it leaves a hole, a perfect hole. And so that's not to be concerned if you see a little bit of it. As trees get more mature, you see less of it. It's still there, but you just don't see it because the tree is so big. Now, younger trees, you tend to really notice it going, oh my gosh, of course, you're caring for those trees a little more because they're just youngsters. You're trying to nurse them along and get them to grow and be happy. As they become larger, you almost forget about them. I'm hoping that the drip system works. I'll fertilize you in the fall. So kind of watch that. Is there a solution? Yeah, you could actually put some sprays on there that will affect it. We've got several that are highly effective. But I don't know that you need it. What's more concerning is when you start to see blackened leaves, not just a hole, but the tips aren't just brown, they're black. This is a leaf. It's bacterial thing. They're getting on the tips of the leaves and they're just eating the sugars. They're just rolling back through that foliage. Aspens are common for this. Plums, apples can see this. Several types of plants can see this. Generally, again, doesn't kill the tree. It can actually work its way back through the foliage and then down into the stems, and then it works its way down through the trunk. Aspens can have this happen. So be careful of that one. Generally not a concern, but if it gets too bad, come see us. We've got a spray that can help you really get this under control. It happens about a month after the monsoon rains start. Then it just gets worse. Now, the way it gets stopped is, well, trees, they just know, drop my leaves. I'll just stop. When autumn comes, we'll just drop our leaves. Done. We'll start over again next spring. So you'll see that happening. If trees are turning color too early, or you're seeing damage, too much damage, we probably do want to get on that before it gets worse. So take a picture, bring a sample in. We'll let you know how bad it is if it's in doubt. If it's something highly valuable, a very valuable tree, you definitely want to see us. That's what we're here. We're kind of plant doctors. We're helping you figure out, is it serious or not serious? You don't want to lose a 10-year-old tree just because we let things go too long and it spreads. But all the other trees in my yard are fine. Oh, yeah. And it can spread to those trees too. So we want to kind of control this thing as it's going on. So lots of things happening because of the moisture, and we're acting more like it's a southern garden, or we're up in the Northwest with lots of rain. But it's going to dry out here pretty quick. Things are going to go into fall. You get the fall color. It just kind of keeps things going. So leaf spot on plums and other trees, kind of what to look for. Throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center. I got to tell you, we delight in just talking about plants to other gardeners, and fans of the show. Hi, Ken at Waters with our Monster Monsoon Sale, our only sale of the year.
Truckloads of fresh autumn maple, aspen, and spruce have just arrived, and we need room, so summer plants must go.
Perennials, trees, shrubs, even pottery must go, and it's worth your while with plant sales at 25, 45, even 65% off.
It's Water's only sale of the year at Water's Garden Center, 1815 Iron Springs Road in Prescott.
Where people who love great plants at sale prices, they love to shop. For a more fruitful garden, increase success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.